Fly, don't need no posing. I'm too cool.
He's about to tear it up.
trying to make a top 10 list, but we're right up there, and I'm just being honest, living my passion. This is hard work, no back talk, started in the yard first. You better bounce, 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 bounce. Can never say we blow.
Look out there, MB.
At the small forward position, 6 feet 10 inches.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this grade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Checking out Utah's opening lineup. Keldon Johnson is out there with Bailey. Then it's Duren. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Cage in at the shooting guard position. Halliburton passes to Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Johnson. And the basket by Embiid.
Hitting threes, so crucial. Embiid providing great spacing there.
Pass to Bailey. The Jazz working the ball around now. But Trey trains it from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
I love the response. MP marching down and getting a three of his own.
Pass to Duren. Now Hero. Here's Cage. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
A three from MP. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to the right wing. Launches it. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
Now, here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Hero with it. Johnson outside. Pass to Bailey. Outside, Hero. Duren with the screen on Halliburton. Here's Hero. Hands the 12-footer.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
And here's MP for three. Drills it from outside. MP's got 12 in the game.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. Another three for Philadelphia.
Shots are just flowing. Him right now having a really strong quarter.
1:12 left in the first quarter. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for Philadelphia. Hartenstein comes in for Joel Embiid, and Rodgers subbed in for Edgecombe. And the Jazz making a change here. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
To Giddey. Carter sets the pick for Giddey. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Giddey surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. MP getting it done for the 76ers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
We've got Jared McCain. Tari Eason is out there with MP. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Rodgers in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that was a season high for him. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Porter's checked in for Tari Eason. And Utah with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Right side, Ball. Now, here's MP. 27 points for him. Lets the three fly. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Hero on the wing. Carter with a screen on McCain. Hero, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
MP finds Porter. A three from MP. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it, it's just a matter of make or miss.
And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. Halliburton comes in for Rogers. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Bailey. Carter at the elbow. Bailey sends a screen for Carter. 6 to shoot. They need this. Doesn't go for it.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Jazz trail by 20. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. Johnson can't get it to go.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Giddey. Here's Cage. Another miss by Utah. Philadelphia leading by 23. MP, good.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Bailey with the ball. Orders there. 5 to shoot. Here's Giddey. Misses off the left iron.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Now, MP. He has 45 points. Hands it from downtown.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cage. Off the mark, and the drought continues. MP outside. Again, what an avalanche! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first for the Eastern Conference, MP.
He couldn't be more deserving of this award, carrying a heavy load for his team, putting up.
And next, let's talk about our game. MP has been stellar so far.
Well, they're running the offense.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Jalen Duren is out there with Johnson. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Bailey. And it's Cage in at the 2 spot. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
Utah shooting for the game at 42%. Shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Philadelphia 76ers. Porter a screen on Hero. And that one's good. MP.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Bailey with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Bailey's got his second basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
There's the triple. They get it again. And Duran slams it in.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Embiid with the screen on Johnson. And the basket by Embiid.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Cage. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the rejection by Embiid. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half if they want to somehow win this game. The offense has gone stagnant.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Guys, back to you.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
From the arc.
That's just great effort by MP at the defensive end.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Whoa, that was incredible. MP, everybody.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. Another miss by Johnson.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Duran, and Duran is right there. Duran's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor. MP looking around. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Cage. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Perfect timing by Duran, making sure he finishes strong.
Embiid sets the pick for MP. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Bailey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bailey's got his third basket of the night right there. And here's MP. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Phil. And with making a change here. MP's checked in. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Rogers is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's MP. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein.
Defensive foul.
What strength right there from Duren. Just powering through the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest. Defense is all about mindset. And MP was locked and loaded on that shot.
Screen by Hartenstein. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Bailey with the ball to the middle. Here's Cage. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
MP outside. And yet, another basket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Here's Bailey. A three-pointer is right on target. Bailey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout.
Good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Johnson lays it up off the glass.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability. Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. Hartenstein with the screen for MP. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
Wow, the points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Count the basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. This one for 3. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what
Coming up next, the Heat taking on the 76ers. For the Miami Heat, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Sixers, Heat, the NBA. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Edgecombe out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's MP, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. Smith outside. Over Edgecombe. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to MP. Hartenstein a screen from deep. MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Oh, in today's game, making threes is a must. MP, he's dialed in.
Now here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, Pierce gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hartenstein a screen, and here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Smith outside. Pass to Pierce. Here's Buffkin. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Adebayo, that's good.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with...
Oh, connects again!
And he's passed Knick legend Patrick Ewing on the all-time scoring list.
He's almost at 25,000 points. A very exclusive club. No doubt he'll get there. Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Buffkin. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
1:51 left to play in the first. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 21 points in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here. MP really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Sears, defended by Halliburton. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Adebayo finds White. 4 on the clock. Over McCain. Again, the Heat misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here is Sears, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And that one drops. Adebayo's got 6.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
MP way outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
And here's MP from outside. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three is up. And White hits from deep.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A nice shot by MP.
Just give MP the ball and let this man answer the call.
Pass to Pierce. From downtown. No good on the shot. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Tari Eason is out there with MP. Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Rodgers in at point guard.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season-high in points. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Bridges, the kick out to White. Lots of room. Kept alive. Pass to Bufkin. Here is Sears. And again, Miami with a triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Pass to Sears. Lets the three fly. Porter pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 23. From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Here is Sears. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Pierce. Oh, there's the alley. Bridges misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Smith, he's checked in for Buffkin. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the 76ers, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And, of course, Miami, they're 4 spots behind them.
Well, I think for Miami, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
From deep, MP drops in the 3.
Three-pointer.
MP's got 51.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Pierce. There's a minute 34 left to play in the half. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Pierce has got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here is Sears. To the middle. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the 76ers. From deep, MP. Miami grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Just 3 to shoot. Fires it. Bridges misses. The 76ers have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. MP shot is good.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Here is Sears. The 3. That one no good. And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
Hey everybody, as you know, both rosters tonight without a number of key pieces.
The Sixers getting bit by the injury bug. They rely on Doncic for so much, and without him in this picture, it creates questions.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, they go.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Then it's Smith, and it's Pierce in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Again! What an avalanche!
Getting to the 60 mark in a game is just, it's incredible. I mean, most Hall of Famers haven't even done this.
And he's approaching the 4th most 60-plus point games in a season.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Bam! Adebayo again. Adebayo's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Wiggins. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Hartenstein a screen. From deep, MP hits a three-pointer. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Miami moving in. Around. Here's Buffkin. No points so far. Here's Adebayo. And it's MP with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to MP. Three-pointer. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Smith outside. Adebayo a screen on Porter. Wiggins from long range. They get it back. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
MP, the pass to Halliburton. Back to MP. This one for 3. Yet another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Smith outside. Minute 32 left in the third. MP with the block.
Oh, man. MP met him at the summit.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Bam Adebayo. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 76ers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Connects from downtown.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Step back shot. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Embiid passes to MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. There's 42 seconds left in the third. And Adebayo slams it in.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
From deep, MP. And good! There's another!
Incredible! 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here is Sears. Back to Smith. Launches a three. Adebayo. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jared McCain.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop and waste it because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And they're up an insane amount going. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Substitute checked in for Williams. And so here is Philadelphia and the 76ers looking at who they've got. We've got Jared McCain. Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Rogers in at the one. Miami has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Wiggins outside. Pass to Pierce. Nails the wide open jumper.
Now passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
Adebayo against MP. Good. He hits again.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Wiggins looking around. Here's Pierce. The bank shot, no good.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him. Closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. It's Adebayo, high post. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. The three ball. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Screen by Embiid. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. Connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Pass to Bufkin. Adebayo up top. Can they get it? Eason pulls it in. Philadelphia dictating the flow. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And that's an intentional foul.
Patrick Williams.
That's good from Smith.
MP. 2nd personal foul.
Both shots good from the strike. And Philadelphia calls time here. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
A three off the inbound. And yes, another basket.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, and again for three.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has...
What's the silent one?
Like slimy?
Oh my goodness, you guys are so ridiculous.
On a scout for the Northern Territories.
Well, so my family is really into fruit, but the prices have kind of expensive.
Oh, go frozen. You get way better cost per ounce and more.
There's an excuse to get over
That's our
Spain,
analytical mind at work.
scouting.
Oh, and if you see fresh fruit, just, on sale, double up and then freeze it. Just save a fortune. Yeah, well, you can thank my economic teacher in high school, Mr.
It's
Whitman.
called Culture Guys. You should try it out
I still remember him.
Well, we plan practice this week. Can we save time for closing out on shooters?
Sure thing. I'll rewrite the plan.
I'm so tired of seeing these closeouts. Or running out without extending an arm.
All right, we'll work on it. I'd also like to get our shooters some practice going over the top closeouts, under and dribbling.
Just make sure they run the drill on all sides, okay? Thanks.
Hey, I want to do something different this weekend.
Like in your car.
Right there in front of you.
But true. You've had chip bags from years back.
Sincerely, snack for badges, okay?
Okay, what?
So everyone that's supposed to be here has your walk.
Yes. Kids too?
Sounds a bit boring.
Is it okay for us to ask
There's a
you
water
to do some
epic viewpoints, and
Also, just
I'll
be
bring
sure
the
that
chips.
no one's
Oh, no, I got it.
walkway
Okay, I'm
or
game.
court area
Try something
as
new.
the night goes on.
Okay,
Okay.
but if it's more than an hour, I'm staying in the car.
I'm not your coach.
Maybe you can clean
So
it for
then
me.
we finished up drawing. Had a nice little walk in the park nearby. Conditioning is something I'd like to focus on this week. Eggs
Have
Benedict.
you seen a little wear on the court?
Yes,
I
I
love
don't want
good eggs
fatigue to be an issue, but the issue may be not pushing hard enough regularly, too.
What's the solution?
I want to work on
You're not
stamina.
going to the right places.
I want to do it in here.
If the pancakes are... All right, I can draw up some routines for that. I'll start penciling in some drills and order them accordingly.
There's a liquid
Give him some more thought about our international evaluation.
And how long? This is tunnel stack with 12 ounce cup that's
Tell me
over
when
the
we
tunnel.
can change.
You know what? The two of you are going to save us almost an hour a week.
I'll try it.
Sounds great. Someone else will take care of it.
How's that? He'll be working.
Sweet. Well, glad you asked. Good work. We'll be making weekly slideshows by...
Minimum. Hey, everybody will be on
at all times.
She did.
Good words.
After work tonight, want to catch some stand-up comedy? Anyone been to
The
Utah?
idea. How
Nope,
much?
but my
got
neighbor
you.
went
How you
and
feel last
showed me
time?
some of the coolest photos.
That's a joke in
All the
itself.
best shots on canvas and
What is it?
emphasizes the red.
You picking up the check?
Got any pictures?
You calling him chief?
It wasn't my
Ooh,
trip,
that would
but
be you.
Thought maybe a
Spending
Samsung.
twice as much as
Some
you do.
photos of
The
his
last check you
photos
picked up, who'd do that?
was your paycheck. Got some of my sister's trip to
Maybe you don't need stamp.
Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Edgecombe, MP out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Porter at the 3 spot. They get it back from deep three-point land. And the 76ers get it back. Porter a screen on Murray. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, you can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-point attempt.
And here is Mitchell. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Miami.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
Here's Freeman Liberty. 7-point differential. Porter kicks to MP. Porter a screen on Murray. The 3 from MP. On 76ers, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Mitchell looking it over. Dick wide open. Offline with his 3.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Dick. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Halliburton passes to MP. It's up a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Give MP credit. It takes confidence to respond like that on the other end.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's the pick. Down low. Shot's good by Freeman Liberty.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more.
Timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. MP really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
In the corner, Simmons with it. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hilliard. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Perfect timing by MT to put that in reverse.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Hilliard. Five on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Simmons. And the rejection by MP. MP getting it done for the 76ers. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got Smith. Ben Simmons is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Asenge in at the power forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points. What an offensive performance overall, turning in a new season high for him in points. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The three is pure from NP.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Bucks. And the 76ers also making a change. Halliburton's checked in for Rodgers. So it's the Bucks now. It's a 10-point game. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Hartenstein against Smith. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Smith outside. Pass to Dick. Here's Asenge. Shot clock at 6. The shot will not fall.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? And Mitchell drills the three.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Tari Eason's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for Jared McCain. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Pass to Freeman Liberty, and it's NP with the rebound.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 19. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The 76ers have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. A 3-ball. Another one goes. Incredible.
Night after night, he has been unbelievable scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 13 points.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And here's MP for 3. And again.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. Pass to Dick. Mitchell outside. Here's Collier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Porter kicks to MP. Takes the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Porter. MP fires from way outside. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the player and something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They have to be better offensively. Shoot.
And that'll do it for halftime. We said
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, MP out there with Porter. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Embiid in its center. Philadelphia's shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Launches a three. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, they've been clearly the better team. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Halliburton passes to MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
Elite Arsenal. He often carries his team on the offensive end.
And for all-time points scored in a single season, he's now tied for 5th place.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just yet another bucket.
This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all the time in style, doesn't he? One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever witnessed.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Porter with the screen for MP. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Collier. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fires from 18. And another basket for Milwaukee.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
MP outside. Here's the three. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Dick. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dick's got 8 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
MP deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes.
And again for 3.
2 minutes.
You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Mitchell outside. It's Dick on the wing. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
1:33 left to play in the third. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Throw it down, Keegan. Mr. Murray flying high.
The three from MP sinks the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Mitchell wide open. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Embiid with the screen on Murray. Knocks down the three ball.
Wow. What can you say?
Here's Collier. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Dick. Trains the three-pointer. Dick's got 9 points in the quarter. Philadelphia dictating the flow. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Quarter a screen on Murray. The three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the dunk by Dick.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
The three from MP. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Philadelphia with a major 39-point lead here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been...
Making a change here. MV's checked in. We've got Murray. Mitchell is out there with Collier. Then there's Dick. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Mitchell outside. Dick against Williams. Dick with it. Here's Collier. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. MP outside. Hartenstein with the screen on Mitchell. No coverage that time.
MP. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to Freeman Liberty. Here's Dick. Here's Collier for the three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hartenstein with the screen on Murray. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Mitchell outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A 3 from MP. And got it. Another basket.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Murray looking around. Now Dick. From outside, off the mark.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And with a solid strategy, building on that first win in the season series, they rack up another W to make it 2-0 with just one left this year against Milwaukee.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MB.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Another three for Philadelphia.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Philadelphia substitution. Number 25, Obi Toppin.
Mitchell outside. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Timeout called the 76ers. 12 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And here connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily.
Right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about what we did.
I like cats.
You've been paranoid. Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some player just hanging around listening to all the stuff we say?
So everyone that's supposed to be here has...
The big man, 7 feet, 1-0.
Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's MP. And it's Houston in at the three. Now here's Towns. Pass to Saraf. Shot clock at 6. And there's a pick over Edgecombe. Saraf can't hit. MP with it. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Hits the trifecta.
Great shooters trust their motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Here's Saraf. Towns outside. Pass to McNeil. From deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wembanyama, screen on Towns. A nice shot by MP.
Oh, in today's game, making threes is a must. MP, he's dialed in.
Down low. Here's McNeil. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Towns for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Furphy. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. And down it goes. 2 points.
Is the mid-range from Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn, and we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. The coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. EA?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Brooklyn with possession here, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Bass is checked in. Philadelphia leading by 5. MP looking around. Launches it. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Furphy. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Wolf. Nets trail by 10. .44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
From deep, MP. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Murphy, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 11-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
They swept the season series, which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
And after... Getting ready for the Sixers. Wembanyama's checked in for Joel Embiid. MP comes in for Eason. Houston, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Edgecombe in for McCain. Inside, here's McNeil. And the layup falls. McNeil's got 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got MP. Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Houston in at small forward.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to Saroff. Five to shoot. Towns for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Not enough on that one as it misses. Nets trail by 17. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Here's Saroff. No points yet. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. So it's Philadelphia now. Halliburton, the pass to MP. Wembanyama screen. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to McNeil. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
MP outside. There's the triple. And the 76ers another 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Sixers ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Well, since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You've been hit.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the 76ers.
They've done.
Thanks as always.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Traore. He's out there with Saroff. And it's Furphy in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Traore. Here's McNeil. MP with the block.
Oh, not today, says MP. His timing on that block was really on point.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Out to the wing. Saroff for 3. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Toure. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Wembanyama screen. Throws it up high. Hammers the lob through.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Furphy. Back to Towns. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From deep, MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Furphy. Now here's Towns. Covered by Wembanyama. Looking to end the run. To the paint. Here's McNeil. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. McNeil's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Toure. Knocks down the step-back J.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Wembanyama screen. And the basket by MP.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Saroff, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Lets it fly. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wembanyama screen. And here's MP from outside. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Towns for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got a 6th rebound on the night. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. And the 76ers another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Furphy. Here's Saroff. Now here's Towns. Here's Traore, defended by Halliburton. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Traore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Now here's Towns. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court...
Checked in for Brooklyn. The 76ers also with a sub. MP's checked in for Eason. The Nets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Michael Porter, Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then there's Jared McCain, and it's Rodgers in at point guard. Towns for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good
Another one goes! Incredible!
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Traoré can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. From deep, MP. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bass's shot is off.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
MP outside. The 3 is up. On target from range. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Towns with room to shoot. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Pass to Jennings. And he lobs it up top. And McCain pulls it down.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was. Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Here's the 3. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The PA, it feels like he can't miss.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns down low. Embiid covers with a 9-footer. Towns gets the bucket.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win.
wanted to see that. Yeah, what'd you think? 10 points?
Good. Are we allowed to...
Toward the end of the regular season, the stretch run, if you will. What are you looking for, Tim, around the league at this particular portion of the schedule?
I think the first thing is who's healthy at the right time of the year, and then who has expanded their roster and their rotation, because depth to me is as important as anything else as you head into this important part of the regular season.
Depth important, and probably, would you agree, the hardest thing to really capture?
Very difficult. Coaches need to have trust in their roster. It's awfully difficult to get coaches to go more than 8 or 9 deep.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Porter. Jared McCain is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's MP in at the power forward. Here's Williamson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here's Brown. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
Porter against Brown. Pass to Finley. Now Turner. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
And here's MP for three. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Out left to the wing. There's Williamson with the three. And Wembanyama with the rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
From downtown, another three for Philadelphia.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in where his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up.
The timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Eason. Brown kicks to George. Clock at 6. Brown against Eason. Brown, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-7 run. And here's MP for three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, George. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Jaylen Brown out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's Demon and it's Simpson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. The 76ers leading by 14. Embiid with a screen on George. A nice shot by Embiid.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Rodgers passes to Embiid. Embiid with a screen on George, and really deep three that time. Embiid's got 27.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Philadelphia. Jared McCain comes in for Jari Eason. Celtics trail by 20. Pass to Dawson. Celtics passing it around. From 17 feet out. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 76ers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. MP passes to Wembanyama. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Williamson is checked in for Boston. Demon comes in for Brown. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Halliburton's checked in. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 36.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
At the elbow, Williamson. Pass to Demon.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
No good on the triple.
2 minutes.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-4 run right now. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Jim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
My goodness.
In the mid-90s, we were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players, I think.
Another bucket! Wow!
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Williamson looking it over. Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff. Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
The drive by Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Turner's checked in for George, and it's Brown in for Demon. Brown outside. And Dawson kicks to Williamson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Porter. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Out of the West, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, some people try to compare him to the great Michael Jordan. I don't like to do that, but lately, he has been.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Boston Celtics. Thanks for joining us. Now,
and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got MP. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Porter. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Turner passes to Dawson. From past the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. He takes it in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
So it's Philadelphia now. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And a wide open look for MP. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 57 points. And that one's good, Williamson.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Halliburton passes to MP. The 3. Rebound, Boston. Brown outside. Pass to Finley. Takes a three. That shot off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Porter, a screen on Turner. A three for, and another one.
And there aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a whole new level. They get the rebound. Here's Dawson. Misses the three. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And good! He hits it again.
3 points. And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Brown outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Porter with the screen for MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Brown wide open. He fired. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, the DNA of Jaylen Brown. This guy competes. They're responding with a three of his own.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Brown against Porter. Brown, good. Brown's got 12 in the game.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Porter, a screen on Williamson. MP from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointers. Austin's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. MP against Brown. From deep. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For 3. Connects again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Finley. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Finley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
We've got Finley. Miles Turner out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Dawson in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
That shot wide open.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Finley, the pass to Dawson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Dawson, the pass to Finley. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy too.